Today on Better, Kara?
Bone density. I was really surprised after I got my test. It's something you should be thinking about sooner rather than later.
I know, I tested mine at the TPC. All right, plus Julie is here. We're going to be talking about using and preserving how do you say it, herbs or herbs?
I say herbs.
Herbs from the garden. All right, we'll talk about that coming up.
And we're cooking up something delicious with the chef from Tosca. Your day is about to get better.
Starting right now.
It's better this way. It's better this way. It's better this way. Today.
I apologize.
Hello. Happy Monday.
I didn't mean to upset anybody by herb and herb. This seems
Some
to set
people
off
do
this
say
controversy. I say Herb Hankin. That's what I used to say. And herb.
I have interviewed many holistic practitioners who say herbs. It always sounds weird to me. I say herbs.
Samantha, what do you say?
I say herbs.
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 I'm going with Samantha Heller, who's going to be coming up a little bit later on the show.
And you have to stay tuned because our big giveaway with our meetup with Tim McGraw is
Tim
coming
McGraw,
up.
somebody's going to get to meet him.
We're going to pick the names
the
later
name
on.
out of
So
the bucket.
stay by your TV and your phone.
Is that on your bucket list today? Get it?
It's in my bucket list. All right, I am so happy that I got the central air. Thank you. I blessings to Ed Blesso the plumber and Ken Stanwyck the AC man. Thank you for finishing it just a few days ago. We had to do the ductless system because I live in a historic home that was built before Christ was a child and there was no AC. And so they did the ductless system because you can't like run piping through stucco. But it's amazing.
Those historic houses, boy, it's going to, well, it's going to be.
And my story that I did, which maybe I can link it so you guys can see it again, I went through the state program for historic houses.
Right.
So you get, when you're doing these kinds of improvements, a new boiler, AC, all that, there is a tax rebate program where you get up to 30% of your money back,
Wow.
which we got.
What about new homes? They give anything for new homes?
Not for new homes.
Oh, that's too bad. Speaking of new homes.
Yeah.
Dennis was the cat sitter this weekend because I was in Provincetown, and I asked Dennis to watch the cats, and he did it. I give him a B-. He got
What
there
do you mean a B-?
Got there a little late on Saturday. He got there at like noon. He said
He
had
told
a
me,
very
by the way, I go, how was it? He's like, oh, the house is great. He goes, those cats, though, he's like, they get a lot. He's like, we went away, we love Mackie, but we would just give him some food and water while we went away for a night or two. He's like, I had to give him soft food. There was like all this stuff. He's like, he's like, his cats are really spoiled.
They're my babies. They're my babies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he brought, because he had no choice, because I was away, which I'll talk about, this amazing writers' conference I was at.
Before we show this picture, there's stuff everywhere. Nothing is where it belongs because I haven't unpacked anything. So my super duper vacuum, my wet and dry vac,
an amazing moment for my son Julian, who's obsessed with vacuums.
It's in the guest bathroom, and
He found it.
Julian found it, and there he is. Look at him. He's got the hose. I had the hose, which I do apologize. The hose was in the car. It hasn't been unpacked yet.
He mentioned that to me. Now I know what he's talking about.
What did he say?
I went to Uncle Scott vacuum, but he doesn't have a hose. And I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't have a hose? He's like, you're missing the hose.
I'm so glad I was missing it because my whole house would have been vacuumed up. Shades, drapes, pieces, parts.
That's so what I have to get him for his 4th birthday is a wet dry vac.
You can get it. Those things are amazing. It's the kind of vacuum that you use on stuff that you don't want to use your regular vacuum on. Like if you got something in the garage, you got something in the basement. Plus, if you get a little leak, a little flood, you just scoop it up. It does the wet, the dry. But Julian, I came in and I could tell that it had been moved. The door was open. The hose, that piece was like on the floor.
You're lucky he didn't take it.
I'm so glad he enjoyed it.
He did not want to leave. You're lucky he didn't take that piece at least with him.
I enjoy that piece of machinery almost as much as he does. If you're a guy, you know about a wet dry vac. I'm sorry, you just know about it.
Oh my God.
And then Helena, she loved my cats.
She's like the little mommy. She dressed up like a pop star to go to your house, though.
Look at the outfit she has on. She's got bangles and beads, and where's she going? The prom?
She was getting decked out to go to Uncle Scott's to feed the cats.
I came home. Jake was like, listen to me. There's a woman here, and I'm like, no, she was a girl. No, she was dressed like a woman, and I'm like, all right, just relax.
On the weekends, we let her pick out whatever outfit she wants. There's always sparkle involved.
Me too.
Helena likes to sparkle.
It's the truth. And I was in P-Town this weekend, so there was a... All right, so I got to talk about my cat, Jake. He's a menace.
But he just needs... Okay, here's my thought.
No, it's not the house. He's evil, and he's mean, and he needs to be in the only... I'm thinking...
He needs to be the only cat?
He needs to be the only cat in a household.
It's not new behavior?
No, it's old and bad behavior, and they warned me when I adopted this cat. And I adopted this cat years ago. He has not gotten better. He needs to be on a farm somewhere. So I'm putting it out there. If anybody
Putting it out to the universe?
putting
that-
it out to the universe, I will.
You know, it
it's gonna be
was a
very
big
hard for me to get-
supermoon. You might get what you wanted.
I don't know, but this cat, he's evil. He needs to be an
Don't
only
say
cat.
that.
He's evil. He's got the devil
He's
in
an
him. I'm
alpha male.
telling you.
He's an alpha male. He can't have the other
He
cats.
can't. He chases Sarah relentlessly. She's 17. It's terrible. I
He's
need
like
some
you.
help. So if you're out there and you're,
He's like
you
you.
have to go through a very rigorous.
Not listening to me.
It's just like you. I'm ignoring you. Of course. He has to go through a very rigorous screening process, though, and I'm just putting it out there. I doubt I'll ever get rid of him because he
Well,
is
now
my
he's so
cat.
spoiled with his soft food and his the timing for this and blah blah. I mean, like,
So did
hello,
you-
food and water. So
Did
I
you take
went
a
to.
picture of the rare moon that you saw?
I did. You know, mine didn't come out. We're going to show it. We have some pictures of all around the world. Moonstruck
that.
romantics, werewolves. Yes, many people. I mean, I drove. Oh my! It's just.
Did you see the full moon this weekend? It
A
was the
feat of-
rare supermoon.
This was lunar synchronicity that created this.
This
When the
was
moon is full at the same time that it reaches its closest point to Earth in orbit. I was in New York City this weekend, and I mean that there it is. That's what I saw. I was at the Statue of Liberty looking up at it, and I wanted to fall in the river. Like I just was dying.
The rest of the photos were taken in Colchester. No, I'm just kidding.
It was 14% larger, 30% brighter, and I mean, it was just incredible. And I was also feeling very inspired and energized because I just wanted to spread the word. I went to a writers' conference. It's open to everybody. Hay House, which many of you may know Hay House, it's one of the best publishers for inspirational material and spirituality and health, and women love it. Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, my good friend Gabrielle Bernstein, lots of huge big name authors are with them. But they also do these programs. And this was a program specifically for people who want to write a book, but maybe they aren't a big platform or they don't whatever. They just need to learn the process. And it was the most, like, you just need to go to one of these Hay House Writers Conferences because I felt like I got a master's degree in
How do you
publishing.
find out about it?
Go online, go to the Hay House website. And
Hay House, H-E-Y?
H-A-Y.
H-A-Y.
House, as in Louise Hay, who wrote a really famous book that
Got
many
it.
people know, You Can
So-
Heal Your Life. But Hay House Publishing, and they do these things. And the great thing is, in New York City, they do them often, and we can just drive right in. And it was great. I went with a friend of mine from the Mark Twain House Writers Group, and we were both equally impressed.
Oh, that's great.
Underneath the supermoon, I felt really inspired. So
That's terrific. No, it really is. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And you're writing.
I'm writing my memoir.
You're writing a memoir, and you're only 22. So how much of a memoir do you have? Somebody came up to
That's
Kara.
what someone said that to me.
Somebody
My-
came up to Kara and said, "Excuse me, how could you possibly write a memoir when you're only 22?"
And I said,
Kara
"Oh, I love you."
Kara
And then I
went,
said, "No, it's
She said, "No, and I'm married." Anyway,
Finding Dad. How on the journey to find my father, I found myself. That's my memoir.
is that what's supposed to be
That's the
called?
title.
I just wrote one about a fish. It's called Finding Nemo, and I haven't found him yet.
No joke, that's kind of where I got the title. It popped in my head when I was watching Finding Nemo. It's a working title, but I like it.
That's beautiful. All right. Did you see Nick Wallenda? This guy, I did this when I was with my mother. It's no big deal.
Oh,
you walk
please.
across the Grand Canyon and it's over. I did it blindfolded.
Oh my God, on a 2-inch
Could
wide.
you imagine? Look at that. Oh my God.
That supermoon makes people do things that are crazy. And he was nervous at first. He said, "My shoes feel slippery. There's dust on this cable." Could you imagine? Oh my God, I can't even look. Can't even look.
Look at this. No
1,500 feet above the canyon.
no safety net.
Oh.
You make
Oh.
one false step and it's over. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my
Oh
God.
look at the goosebumps.
Oh my God.
Is that unbelievable?
22 minutes it took him.
Oh my God! And the winds he said were unbelievable. Oh God! I can't believe it wasn't sponsored from head to toe.
You know what?
With like it's just miraculous.
It's good TV. I'll give him
Oh
that.
my God!
I can't watch. Anyway, he made it. The 7th generation daredevil.
If you had hair on your arms, they'd be standing up like mine. It's unbelievable.
I don't-
Holy macaroni!
I don't have as much on my arms nor in my ears.
No, and you need to get a little sun, sweetie.
I know.
Anyway, we're talking about Paula Deen.
The Food Network got rid of
Dropped
her.
her. Now Smithfield, Pam is thinking about it. HGTV, what is it?
HGTV, QVC.
All of them, they're all like questioning what to do with her now.
Well, she's admitted that she used some racial slurs in the past, but many of her fans are standing by her. She has certainly come out and said that she's not racist, that it's been a very long time, that things were different when you were growing up in the South. But you know, some of the stuff that's come out is very troubling to people.
Yeah. So you know whether it's upsetting, and I you know she's apologized. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. What do you say? I don't know. Just move on. Now, I want to talk about this because I don't, and God bless, just forgive me if I'm not right here, but Governor Chris Christie has ordered flags to be flown at half-staff in New Jersey for James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini.
Whatever his name is. he's not in the, he's an actor. I think that this is
rubs me a little bit wrong,
I'm
too.
sorry. I don't think this flag should have been dropped for Whitney Houston. This Governor Chris Christie, he's dropping the flag like it's unbelievable.
Well, there are so many people
I think he's a great actor. He's an actor. I just think that servicemen, the lowering of the flag should be reserved for those people who fight and serve this country. And when they die, they get that right. You don't think so, Haynes?
He's a New Jersey icon.
A New Jersey icon,
Well, that's what the governor said. Haynes, our
know.
floor manager, is saying he was a New Jersey icon. But I guess I always thought the flag was reserved more for people who fought for the country.
Like Lucille Ball was an American icon. Did we drop the flag for her? I don't know. It's just
And
something.
they called him a New Jersey treasure. And I could almost understand in his town, his hometown, he's from Westwood, that if you drop it
If
there...
you want to
just-
drop the state flag, drop the state flag. Just don't drop.
I'm wondering how military families feel. It
I don't
seems
know.
a little... Studio audience, clap if you think...
We won't show you.
We won't... Clap if you think they should have lowered the flag for James Gandolfini. Oh my gosh, Haynes,
We're
you're the
not
only
in
one
our
clapping.
audience, Haynes.
There's only one person, and it's Haynes clapping.
Ridiculous.
Clap if you think it was a bad idea. There you go.
All right. Tim McGraw has come to the Comcast Theater in Hartford on this Friday. It's this Friday, June 28th. Last week, we gave 2 tickets away each day to his show. And today, Kara's going to pick one of them to meet Tim McGraw.
That is the grand giveaway. You're not only going to the concert, you're going to get a meet and greet. I
Meet
feel
and greet.
so... Okay.
We're going to call them on the air.
Call them on the air. I'm not looking. I just need to make sure I'm grabbing one. Okay. I got one in my hand. I'm putting it out. Kelly Noel.
Noel, 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 Kelly. We're calling you right now. So we're going to get Kelly on the phone and let her know that she won the meet and greet with Tim McGraw. The first thing we're going to do is find out if she knew that she was...
Kelly?
Hello.
Is
Kelly?
this Kelly?
Yeah.
It's Scott and Kara from Better Connecticut. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Do you like Tim McGraw?
I do.
You what?
I do.
You do?
Do you want to go meet him in person?
That would be awesome.
You have won the contest to meet and greet Tim McGraw.
You won. You won.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
It's true. It's true.
Hey, I have a question. What are you going to say to him when you meet him?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Well, let me give you a little hint. He's married to Faith Hill. That's what I learned. And he doesn't sing I've Got Friends in Low Places, so don't sing that one either. I'm sure you know much more about him than I do.
Kelly knows. Kelly knows.
Yeah, I've seen him in concert. Oh,
How many times? Kelly? Kelly?
it's been,
Go ahead.
yep, 5 or 6 times in concert.
5 or 6 times a concert. She's a true fan. She's a true fan. Well,
Kelly, we're so happy for you. Round of applause for Kelly Noel.
Kelly, good luck.
Hey, Kelly, what town are you in?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. And your name is Noel. It truly is a Christmas miracle.
That was a divine intervention.
Thank you, Kelly. Good luck. Oh, my
Thank you.
God. That's wonderful. Congratulations to her.
That's awesome. All right, in the
Absolutely.
spirit of giving.
Her name is Kelly Noel, and she lives in Bethlehem. That's pretty good. Anyway, sorry.
And it's always better to give than receive, right?
Caesar Milan.
The Dog Trainer coming to the Toyota Presents Oakdale Theater in Wallingford on this Saturday, July 13th. We're giving you a family 4-pack of tickets to the show. If you are the 3rd emailer to mail@betterct.com, tell us what his nickname is.
Did you say this Saturday? I don't know. They're telling me When is it? July 13th? July 13th. Not this Saturday. I don't know. Who cares?
Did I say what?
But you never know. The show might be in reruns next week, and it could be this Saturday. We've got a great show for you today. What's the question?
Just to be the
what's his
3rd
nickname?
emailer. No. It was, oh, yeah, the nickname. yeah.
What's his nickname?
What's his nickname?
All right, we got a
Bone
great show for you
density.
today. I had mine tested Saturday,
Well,
Friday.
I had mine tested. We're going to talk about it. So
I didn't do that, though.
Very
that looks pretty
interesting.
intense. All right, plus we're talking to the stars of Rizzoli and Isles, Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander. That's a great show on TNT, because it has 2 names. And don't go anywhere. We're watching Better Connecticut. Stay with us.